Hello and welcome back to the course Keep Your Secrets Under Your Control. This lecture is a little bit special because first of all I'm recording it on Mac, and second I'm recording it for Mac users, not for Windows users, and the third thing, I'm recording it while on business trip. Now this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna exploit public key cryptography in order to quickly encrypt and decrypt our passwords. I will just demonstrate it here. Now I'm inserting, you cannot see it, but I'm inserting my private keys, private and public keys on the USB stick. You can find them here and there, and here I have my bunch of files. Among of them I have my encrypted passwords. In order to decrypt them, I will just need to run this script, shell script decrypt.ch, and within seconds I have my password back. That's it. I can now reuse them, update them and so on, but now I would like to encrypt them back. To encrypt them, I will just again double click this encrypt.ch script, and that's it. It's already encrypted. Very quick and easy. Now in this lecture we'll see how to create this for Mac. We'll look on the three things. First of all, we'll learn what is terminal on Mac. Second thing, we'll learn how to adapt our script to be running on Mac. And third thing, we will look how to create those shell scripts so they can be executable on Mac. Even I think a part of public key cryptography, these things may be somehow useful if you don't know it for Mac. Now let's look what is terminal. Terminal is a kind of a way for Mac users. It also exists for Windows, but it's a way to get more direct access to the operating system. For example, you can write some command. I will write command which, and I will type R script. This is an application that actually runs R scripts, and as the result I get the path to the application which run R scripts. We will later reuse this path for our purposes, but now let's look how to adapt our R scripts for our purposes. Here I have my scripts Encrypt M. These scripts you can find in the repository on GitHub, case study -fast encrypt Mac. What I did here in order to adapt, I actually stored path to all elements like private public key, like password file, like file with encrypted passwords, to variables. I used file.path function and included path to the folder where my files are stored. Now, how do I find which path is this? How can I find it? How can I find that this path is this? So this is a little bit cumbersome for Mac users, but nevertheless, all you need to do is press Command I. Or you can do the same by right-click and get info. What you need to check here is where close. You can select this line, copy with Command C, and then you will be able to paste it. Oops. Like this. Here I can paste it. The rest of this script encrypt M is the same. I'm using those variables in my R script, just indicating path as a variable, not as before as a file path like this. I think it's quite an easy thing to do to adapt those scripts. Check them out. I would not want to comment them because they are just the same as we saw previously in the previous lectures, but now let's see how do we actually create those shell scripts. In order to see how they're made, I'll just open one of them and you will see that it just contains a comment, and it contains also the path to the application, our script, and after the space it also contains the path to the R script itself. That's it. We need just those two things and it's it. Now, the last thing I want to do, I want to let my Mac know that anytime that I'm using this script, I want to open it with our script application. In order to do this, I will need to use terminal, and I will execute this command here. This command is stored here. I will just need to bring them back, this command. chmod, just copy it, and after space include the path of your shell script. So we will just need to put this and hit enter. After that, I need to go back to this file. In this case, I need to decrypt it. So I will right click and click open with. I will choose other. Then I will make sure to check this out, always open with, and select all applications. Then I will go to utilities. In utilities I go to terminal and I click open. That's it. Now our files were encrypted, and I actually now set up this shell script. So whenever I double click on it, this one I already set, it will be executed as executable file, as a batch file. Okay, this was all for this lecture. We learned how to use public key cryptography and quickly encrypt and decrypt our passwords in a very intuitive way. It's a little bit manual, but it's provide you some security because you have one condition to encrypt and decrypt them by having this private USB key. Now, with this said, I thank you for watching this lecture. I'm going to think how to create a new one. Looking forward to see you then. Bye.